So there are high chances that you are watching this video on a mobile phone and you are addicted to it. Believe it or not, technology is dominating our lives.
Yeah, you'll have your sort of buddy robot, probably.
It has a profound impact on our behavior and the way we live our lives and also our outlooks. In this video, we will talk about mindless scrolling. It means that without the intent of using your mobile phone, you pick that mobile and spend many hours wasting. And how does that happen? You don't even realize it. So what could be the possibly reason behind all of this? I am going to give you some insights that how this affects you and what are those ways and strategies that you can apply to avoid it. So let's dive in. Now let me show you the big picture. Research has shown that 89% of college students face severe anxiety and fear while they don't have their phones with them. And also, an average person scrolls 300 feet of content, which is almost equivalent to the height of Statue of Liberty. I mean, that is quite shocking for me. I don't know how would you take that. Just think about it for a moment. So what could be the possible reason? Well, I researched about it and I found that there is a chemical called dopamine inside your body. And that dopamine is a neurotransmitter that is responsible for your pains and pleasures you feel. While we are scrolling, we are just looking for that next dopamine hits, next dopamine spikes, so that we can feel pleasure. Technology has more involved in our daily lives and we are using it for escaping from the reality, and that are also resulting in depression. Well, I was no different. I had always an itch to check my social media feed. What is going on? What are my friends doing? What are other things going on in my family, in my relatives? But the thing is, while we are scrolling, we are not even thinking about it. We are just scrolling for the sake of scrolling and scrolling. I don't know how, it's kind of weird, but this is the way it is. Now this can also affect your sleep cycles, your mental health, as research has shown that if you are addicted, well, it is quite obvious, I think, that while you are using your phones for late at night, it will definitely disturb your circadian rhythms that are responsible for the sleep cycles. And that is completely disturbing the way you naturally interact with the environment. You have to be in the synchronization with the natural environment so as to keep your rhythms intact. Now I would give you a 4-step framework that how can you avoid or how can you eradicate this addiction just completely. Step number 1 is avoid its use in the very first hour of the morning. When I started using this step, it has personally helped me a lot because I always had my mobile phone besides me and I used to pick that and start scrolling, and that never seems to end. It has really worked out well for me. While we are not using our mobile phones in the morning, we are having so much time and energy that we can utilize for doing other tasks. Now there is a book called Eat That Frog. In that book, the author says that you are going to eat that frog. Now frog is equivalent to the big task that you are worried of, that you have to complete this one today or whatever your target for that day. Now you will complete that big goal, you complete that big task in the morning, and then you will kind of feel relaxed and peace that you have done this already. Now you are more motivated to do other tasks. You can also utilize this time by physically exercising. This is really a life-changing step if you take it literally. Step number 2, don't pick your phones based on the impulse alone. When we find ourselves free, like in a party, or when we find ourselves in a free time, what we do is scrolling. Now what can we replace that? We can replace that time with the books or podcast or things that you might be interested to really learn. So you can use that free time to learn new things and also build some skills on the side of your job while you're working, or if you are a student, you can also do that. But these both two things will help you, and use your phone only when you had something to do with that mobile phone. Like if you want to call with your family, friends, relatives, you can use that phone. Or if you want to check out the really important emails what you have got, don't use your mobile phone just without even the intent. Just have a clear intent that you are going to use it for this one particular task you are going to do. What we do often is that we are going to do a different task We went for doing something different and we end up doing something else completely different from that, if that would make sense to you. And also keep yourself busy in a productive things. Productive might be that you are using your time either in your business, or you can do some studying based upon that. Or if you don't like studying it, you can watch podcast. That is also alternative. This way, I'll damn sure you will be able to learn things as well as remove that habit of keeping yourself addicted to that mobile phone. Step number 3, uninstall all those social media applications. I know this is really tough to uninstall those applications, but what can you do? You can log out, and when you want to use that social media app, just you have to log in again. That would create a physical barrier between you and that social media app. You see, the programmers and the really intelligent mind are working on the back of the social media platforms to keep you as long as possible, so that they could advertise their stuff and make money from you. So how could you beat those intelligent minds? I don't know if you know that, but they are coming with really advanced features in their social media applications that are so addictive that you don't even know that why you are here for, but you are using that social media for hours. You are just a consumer of those social media platforms, and they are getting profits out of you. So don't let them use you. Step number 4, don't charge your mobile phones near your bed. Well, I charge my phone near my bed. When I started doing that, screen time was significantly reduced. But when I started to use that and charge my mobile phone in a separate room in my house, and while it is charging I am in my bedroom, and I don't have to do anything at that moment because it is charging there. I mean, it will not sound like it realistic, but it is. I hope this video has helped you in one way or another. Now if you are interested in watching like these videos, then you can subscribe to my channel, or you can go to this next video. Bye bye.